Good afternoon, everyone. It's 3:02, so we'll go ahead and get started. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon for our monthly commissioners meeting, regular meeting for the month. We moved it up earlier because of Christmas and the holidays. So without further ado, I'd like to have a call to order. Roll call.
Chairman Henry.
Here.
Vice Chair Parks.
Present.
Commissioner Obachowski.
Present.
Commissioner McFarland. Commissioner Morgan.
Here.
Commissioner Turnbull.
Present.
Commissioner Salin.
Here.
Okay. Can I get an approval for the agenda? Motion.
Oh, second.
Been properly moved and second. Roll call.
Commissioner Chairman Henry.
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks.
Yes.
Commissioner Obachowski.
Yes.
Commissioner Morgan.
Yes.
Commissioner Turnbull.
Yes.
Commissioner Salin.
Yes.
Okay. Any public comments on agenda items only? Public comments on agenda item only. Hearing none, we'll move for approval of the minutes from the October 30th, 2025 board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Been probably moved in second. Roll call.
Chairman Henry.
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks.
Yes.
Commissioner Obachowski.
Abstain.
Commissioner Morgan.
Yes.
Commissioner Turnbull.
Yes.
Commissioner Salin.
Yes.
Okay, we're down to a resolution that we have to approve today. Resolution 2025-4, approval of the 2026 MTW annual plan.
You're doing double the job today, Jennifer.
Do you have a slide? No. Okay. Just wait. You can. Down.
Oh, wait. No.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go. You go ahead and go, Lily. Thanks. So, we wanted to talk about the resolution to the MTW plan. This will be for 2026, and I will highlight the changes that we are making to the plan. There will be an increase in vouchers that we are project basing at Bristol Place Senior. We initially had 46, and we're changing that to 50. I believe 50 was the initial amount that we were agreeing to, but we just had to make that modification in the plan. We're also notifying HUD in the MTW plan of our intent to acquire Crystal View Apartments in Urbana. We're also giving Champaign Park District $1.5 million to upgrade the Southwest Champaign Park at Providence at Thornberry. It will include a basketball court, new playground, equipment, and other park improvements. We're also increasing the funding amount for the emergency housing support services. We previously had it at $1 million, and we're increasing it to $1.5 million. We're also adding a new activity, the Youth Build Transitional Housing Support Program. Under our MTW authority, this initiative is designed to address the housing instability faced by youth build students aged 18 through 24 by supporting both their housing needs and long-term success in education and employment. And lastly, we did update our policy regarding landlord incentives. We had a policy offering a $500 incentive to first-time landlords that agree to lease up to HCD voucher holders. And so what we did was kind of define a little bit more what was considered a first-time landlord and kind of set a few more parameters just so that we can ensure compliance with our policy when it comes to the initiative programs. We're still offering a $500 incentive to new landlords, but we define a landlord by by stating any individual or business entity, including corporation, LLC, partnerships that own the property, that they have not participated in the voucher program for more than 24 months or longer, and does not have a shareholder or member with an ownership interest in the business entity who has participated in the voucher program during the last 24 months. And so I think just kind of revising that will make sure that we get new landlords on the program and just kind of keep things consistent when it comes to initiatives for the landlords. That's all I have for the resolution for MTW.
And I just wanted to touch on the $1.5 million that we are giving to, well, if HUD approves, that we're giving to the Park District will hopefully help. I know we've talked in the past about the property out there that we have in partnership with the Benoit Group and some of the issues that the neighbors have had with the youth. So our goal is to help upgrade the park to give them something to do so that they're not jumping in pools and causing trouble over there. So that's where that money will go.
So when you do that for that facility, it'll just be for use inside there, or the other use coming from outside too?
Mm-hmm. It'll be for use. It's a public park, so
Okay, yeah, okay.
it's just we have a development that's adjacent to the park. So just want to give the youth there something positive to do.
I had a quick question about the landlord incentive. So it's specific to the landlord, not specific to the unit. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really to increase landlord engagement. And we have a few different incentives, but one specifically is the vacancy one. So if a landlord owns a unit and say someone with a voucher moves out, we do have an initiative if they choose to rent that unit to another voucher holder. So we have a few of them.
Yeah.
This was the one that was kind of tricking us up the most.
Okay. I think that's what I was remembering.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a question. When I first picked up the plan, I started going through it. I picked it up last week or before. It's a very extensive plan, and I was just wondering, so that we kind of stay on top of our plan, and what kind of check and balance system do you have? And then the other second part of my question is, how many people within the organization or outside the organization do you collaborate with to ensure that we're in compliance with everything that we have here?
So in addition to the MTW plan, we also have the plan where we actually go through how we're going to initiate each program. And so that is a role of, we're still kind of breaking up those roles, but right now, Jolena is the point of contact for the MTW plan. We collaborate with the director of the Housing Choice Voucher Program, FSS Supportive Services, Youth Build, and Affordable Housing. And so we have meetings regularly to discuss the changes, because all the changes, while it's just like general changes, but they do affect each department in some way. And so everyone does have a seat at the table, compliance department as well, as we roll these out. And then we do attend the continuum of care meetings as well. And so at those meetings, that's really an opportunity for a lot of the community stakeholders to bring up different ideas and topics, and then we bring it back to the group and see, if there are things that we're able to support in our MTW plan that kind of goes into the community. So definitely like the support for the supportive housing, emergency housing, that's kind of come from that collaboration with people in the community. While we don't directly do the homeless support services, that collaboration with other organizations, it kind of comes from us having that to collaborate with them. But it's ongoing, and we take feedback from really all the directors, because they all have bits and pieces of something to add to the overall plan.
Have we ever had to make any modifications?
We make modifications at HUD's discretion, so we send this over to to HUD once it's approved, and they'll review it. And then if they have comments, they just send it back. And usually, their comments might, it may include just like referencing certain, HUD notices or, PIH notices, just to make sure that we're in compliance. Or if we have a new activity, they may want like certain details on how we plan to roll it out. And then, just usually whatever comments they have, they're very clear about the comments, and then we just make the changes.
Well, thanks a lot, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's usually a process that we start around May or June, and we ask for a representative from each department. So like Jennifer said, it's very collaborative, and we also work with Sydney Jones, who's a housing consultant. So she usually looks over our plan and checks it for
Okay, well,
accuracy.
appreciate that feedback. It's, like I said, there's a lot here, and just want to make sure. Okay, well, anybody have any? Yeah, no further questions? I'm very satisfied with that plan, and I'm sure the other board member, we have a full board. I want to reiterate that. So I would like to make a recommendation that we approve the resolution 2025-4, approval of the 2026 MTW plan.
I'll move.
Second.
Been properly moved and second. Roll call.
Chairman Henry,
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks,
Yes.
Commissioner Obachowski,
Yes.
Commissioner McFarland.
First, apologize for being late. I did read over that, and I approve.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Morgan,
Yes.
Commissioner Turnbull,
Yes.
and Commissioner Salin. All right.
Thank you. Okay, we have a approval of a memorandum of understanding between the Housing Authority of Champaign County and CU at Home Mid-Barrier Shelter.
So, under our MTW authority, the acquisition and usage of the mid-barrier shelter is designed to address affordable housing needs. Maple Grove Development Corp. Purchased the property at 1207 South Mattis in Champaign, and we are going to lease this property to CU at Home. We will provide an operating shelter to support the mid-barrier shelter rate, and it's at a similar rate of a single room occupancy. And the individuals residing at the mid-barrier shelter will be eligible for vouchers through a referral process. We do have a few joint roles and responsibilities that I will highlight. There's more details obviously in the MOU, but some of the major things are the housing authority and CU at Home will together be responsible for key aspects of the governance and operation of the mid-barrier shelter, ensuring that all data collected is utilized and handled confidentially. We're ensuring the monitoring compliance with HUD standards and administrating the program. We talked about the program a little while ago during the initial acquisition phase, but now we are in the phase to begin getting those units leased. So the MOU is really just to kind of outline what CU at Home will be responsible for and what role the Housing Authority has in the mid-barrier shelter project.
So that shelter, address like families or single people or everyone?
For single individuals.
Only singles?
Mhm.
Okay, are we ready for a approval of the memorandum of understanding between the Housing Authority, Champaign County, and CU at Home Mid-Barrier Shelter? Trying to get a motion. A second, approval and second.
So moved.
You got two so moved. Okay, we got a approval and a second, so can we have roll call, please?
Chairman Henry,
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks,
Yes.
Commissioner Obachowski,
Yes.
Commissioner McFarland,
Yes.
Commissioner Morgan,
Yes.
Commissioner Turnbull,
Yes.
Commissioner Salin.
Yes.
Okay, well, moving right along. It's beautiful
Jennifer.
Thursday afternoon. It's time for our executive officer's report.
Okay, I think we gotta go back
You need to go back real fast?
real fast. All right. So first, we have our November champion of the month, who is Malika Alexander. And so Malika was chosen as champion of the month because of her consistently positive, collaborative communication style and her ability to build strong connections across teams. So I'm gonna ask her supervisor, Miss Tiffany, to come up and say a few words about her.
Good evening, board. I am so blessed to have Malika a part of the team. She has come in and hit the ground running. She's been a valuable asset to us. She brings a lot of laughter, and she's very professional. And I mean, I've never heard her complain about anything we've asked her to do. And so, I mean, I have the emotion of talking about it because she replaced somebody that was just like her, who was just like an excellent worker, someone we want to be around and kind of, you know, in amongst your peers. And it makes you good, you know, make you happy to come to work when you got somebody to get in a fight with you and that's going to team up with you. And she's that kind of person. And so not only did she bring her skills with her, but she brought a positive attitude and a great outlook. So Malika, we thank you for being here.
I just want to say that I'm honored to be here. Since I've been here, HACC has shown me nothing but unconditional love. And over my short time frame, I learned to meet a lot of, you know, important people that became important in my life. And I appreciate everybody in this room.
Thank you. We have a certificate and a trophy for you and a $25 gift card.
Thank you so much.
And our December champion of the month is Miss Angela Malagaya. And Angela was selected as champion of the month for her neighborly spirit and her readiness to jump in whenever support is needed. And James, if you could.
Good afternoon, board. I'm going to talk about Angela a little bit. Angela joined the team in May of 2025, so she's been with us for almost a year now. Since Angela has come on the team, she's been a really integral part to the SHIFT program and the self-sufficiency efforts of HACC. When she joined the team, she hit the ground running, great hard work, and has really, I don't know, she's been a really great part and coming in with a positive attitude, and she's been a real joy to work with. She's put on a lot of effort of putting on outreach activities in our community. And every client that she works with, she's put in 110%. Seeing her interactions with clients in our project-based office properties, and then with our HCV tenants who come to our office and meet with. It's like she's been doing this before, and I know she says that she's out of college, but she's been in social services before. So we're really happy to have her. I'm glad she's with HACC and a part of our team. Thank you, Angela, for all the work you do. I hope she continues to keep up the good work and continue to be a part of our team. Don't steal her.
Thank you. Would you like to come up and say something, Angela?
Hi everyone, I'm Angela. I just want to say thank you. I think that, this was my first job out of college. And I think I have learned literally so many different life skills that I don't think I can learn anywhere else, but most of all just empathy. Not just from the clients that I work with, but really from the people that that are here, because everyone's amount of empathy for others is just so inspiring. And so I just want to thank everybody else, because it's, we're a team, and I can't be where I am without, especially my MTW team, and I just received so much love, like Malika said, just from everybody, not just from, our little Hessel Park building, but literally everybody in the main building, everyone at HACC. So I just want to thank everyone, and I really appreciate the validation of my work. So thank
And we have this for you. It is your trophy, your certificate, and your gift card. Congratulations. Thank you. Next. You skipped that too. Okay. We had our Thanksgiving senior feasts at the Haven and Washington Square. And then we did gift baskets for the seniors over at Steer Place since their community room is out of use right now. But that was really fun to come together with the seniors and laugh and share a meal with them. Havens was actually a lunch, so that's on the next page. So that the senior dinner was at Washington Square, and the Thanksgiving lunch was at the Haven. And so we catered Neal Street Blues, and it was really delicious. Next, Jean. Thanks. Oh, back. And the HACC Adoptive Family, as of early November, we opened our holiday adoptive family enrollment. This year we wanted to continue the tradition with showering our community and our families with Christmas gifts. And so this year we will be sponsoring a total of 58 children, and this is helping 24 families. Carl Hospital has agreed to adopt 10 children, and Kraft is also adopting 10 children. So we're really excited about being able to give something to our clients. We know it's really hard right now for people. So. Also, HACC, on November 13th, we did our annual volunteer event. And so a group of us went to Feed My Starving Children in Aurora. And we had so much fun. It was a really great experience. And it was an opportunity for us to come together to do something good for someone else. And so that was nice. We boxed up 114 boxes of food that day. That will feed 67 children daily for 1 year.
Commendable.
UFIL also hosted their graduation on November 8th. We had 21 graduates, and it was really nice. It was a really good graduation. Several board members were in attendance. Senator Faraci came out and supported, as well as State Rep Carol Ammons, her chief of staff, was there. And so we were really, and the mayor of Urbana, Deshaun Williams, he was present. And so it was nice to have the community support the youth, our graduates. And then on November 21st, we hosted a fall festival at Douglas Square for the youth over there at Oakwood Trace and Douglas Square. Again, catered Neal Street Blues, and we were able to give away some baskets to some Thanksgiving baskets to several families who had signed up in advance. And then just a few updates on construction development related things. The zoning for Columbia Place was approved by City Council on December 3rd, I believe that was the date. And so Columbia Place, that project is underway. And we received a conditional approval for a development on Learman Avenue. And so we've got to clear up some of the compliance issues, but once we're through that, I think we should be okay, and we might get the final approval somewhere around January, February, and so we're looking forward to that. And then 209 Central, we have 7 units completed with the washer dryer installation, and 488, the conversion began on November 20th, so that's that on that.
When you say updated zoning,
Mm-hmm.
exactly what does that mean? Does that mean multiple units or?
So what happened was when Columbia Place, somewhere along the line, from the time Columbia Place was built to now, it got rezoned to single family only. And so we had to get it rezoned for multifamily.
So now it's a multi-zone family area, just for?
Yeah, I believe, I don't know how they did it to include Columbia Place, but it did.
It's for the whole area.
I'm not sure.
No, I think it's only for that area, but they slowed down the process of us getting that stuff fixed
Mhm.
because of that rezoning.
It did, yeah.
And then they try to put mess on us. That's crazy.
That's okay. Okay, some HJCC Youth Build news. We have 2 new hires. You can skip that slide. We have 2 new hires in the department. Alkeela Irvin, who was a case specialist for HCV, she has moved over to the Youth Build department to be a case manager, and we have hired Samuel McCusker as our data specialist. I don't know why that's in there twice. You can skip that. And then as of right now, the kids are well, we don't have a cohort right now because they graduated, and so they'll start again in when, Siobhan? February? Okay, late January, they'll be starting a new cohort. And that's the end of my report, and Miguel, if you could.
Okay.
Miguel's got to give his financials, and then we can get up out of here.
Good afternoon. So I'm gonna start with the disbursements we had in the month of October. Housing Authority had $693,000 disbursed. Details are in the reports that you have. I just want to highlight the most significant disbursement was $156,000 paid to the RD system, and that those funds came from our reserve. The good thing of that is that it's not affecting our work capital. The real versus budget ending in October. This is the condensed version. We are actually ahead of the budget in the income part. We do have the contribution of HAP funding from our reserves. The expense part of the total company is actually a little over budget, but that's compensated by the revenue increase. The next slide is referred to our blended components. And actually, more than showing these figures, I think that it would be so what I wanted to show was a composition of our revenue throughout our properties, and basically Washington Square is the property that has brought more revenue. It used to be Steer and Washington Square were more on the same level, but because of the project going on Steer Place, that definitely represented a change in the composition of revenue. I also would like to show. So this is a graph that shows our revenue and our total cost. And as you see, Washington Square has actually a good margin between their revenue and cost. Steer, like I said, because of that increase in revenue, is kind of under. And like I said, it's expected because of the renovation process that's going on there. I would say the same thing with Columbia, because we know that's actually we're developing there.
and at a major sense, Maple Grove Manor also has been under development. Douglas Square really, which is the second to last one, is showing a more significant amount of expenses. However, we did get some money refunded from our reserves to cover that. The idea is to turn around the units so that they can be occupied. And for the most part, I think we're over that stage. So going forward, we should be in better shape.
So Douglas Square, in the past, wasn't it really up high before, into all that different stuff going on down there?
To be honest, I don't know very much because it was not administrated by us.
Okay.
I mean, I can look at some audit reports, have an idea, but definitely those units needed some renovations. That's what we have concentrated on.
Yeah, we've owned the property for a little over a year now. And when we got it, it had 17 vacancies that all needed major repairs. And so we have spent the better part of the last year or so renovating those, getting them turned over. And as that's happening, the prices of things is going up, it's increasing. And so we've been able to pull money from our reserves, which we have it there. And so hopefully, like Miguel said, that'll start to balance out.
It's going to go really up high after we got it, because before, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening over there with all that stuff going on. But since we have it now, you're going to look at that, it's going to come to like Washington.
Yeah, we that's our hope.
It's
Yeah.
going to come to like Washington.
Yeah, we'll be increasing the rents and doing some improvements there. So hopefully so.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Miguel.
Does anyone have any other questions? Any board members have any questions about the October and November detailed listing? If not, I would like to entertain a motion for approval in a second.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Can roll call?
Chairman Henry,
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks,
Yes.
Commissioner Ovechowski,
Yes.
Commissioner McFarland,
Yes.
Commissioner Morgan,
Yes.
Commissioner Turnbull,
Yes.
Commissioner Salin.
Yes.
Okay. We're down to number 9. Public comments on non-agenda items. If you haven't had anything they'd like to say, they could come up to the podium and state your name and address, and you got 3 minutes. Hearing none? No takers? I have a closed session.
No.
We don't have a closed session today,
I do
so
just have one last thing.
one last
We
thing.
have a gift for the board, a
Oh,
holiday gift that we put together. And so it's a beanie and a little bag. So all the board members should have received that.
well, I really want to appreciate the gift from, I'm sure all the board members will be happy to help keep it
So you
ahead.
can represent HACC everywhere you go this holiday season.
Thank you.
Well, I would like to entertain the motion for adjournment.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Henry,
Yes.
Vice Chair Parks,
Oh,
Commissioner Ovechowski, Commissioner McFarland,
yes.
Commissioner Morgan, Commissioner Turnbull,
Yes.
Commissioner Salin.
Yes.
Adjourned at 3:37. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Be safe and enjoy the holidays. And see you next year.
Yes.